You ever notice that right before something incredible happens in your life, everything seems to fall apart? The struggles get heavier, the road gets rougher, and you start questioning whether you're even on the right path. But listen, that's not the time to quit. That's the time to recognize God is setting you up for something big. When God is about to bless you beyond what you can imagine, He won't just give it to you without preparation. No. He will shake things up. He will remove what doesn't belong, refine your faith, and test your patience. Because what He's about to give you is too big for the old version of you to handle. So if you're going through challenges, if things seem uncertain, if you feel like you're on the edge of something but you just can't see it yet, pay attention. Because when God is about to move in a mighty way, He will show you these 7 signs. Life has a way of testing you when you're on the edge of something great. You ever notice that? Just when you think you're about to step into a new level, just when you feel that breakthrough coming, everything starts going wrong. The pressure increases, the attacks come out of nowhere, and it feels like you're fighting battles you never signed up for. It's not a coincidence, it's not bad luck, it's a sign. See, the enemy doesn't waste time on people who aren't a threat. If you weren't about to walk into something big, if you weren't about to step into a season of favor, you wouldn't be under this kind of pressure. The struggle is proof that you're close. The enemy knows he can't stop God's plan for your life, but he'll do everything in his power to distract you, to frustrate you, to make you doubt yourself so that you quit before you even get there. Maybe people are turning on you. Maybe you're being misunderstood, lied on, or mistreated by the very people you once trusted. Maybe your finances have taken a hit, and now you're wondering how you're going to make it through. Maybe it feels like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. And in that moment, you start questioning, God, why is this happening to me? But the better question is, God, what are you preparing me for? Because God never allows pressure without purpose. When gold is refined, it's put through fire. When diamonds are formed, they're put under intense pressure. When a tree is about to grow taller, its roots have to dig deeper. And when you are about to be elevated, you will face opposition that feels overwhelming. That's not the time to break down. That's the time to recognize that your blessing is closer than ever. Think about every great person in the Bible who received something extraordinary from God. Before David became king, he was hunted like a criminal. Before Joseph ruled Egypt, he was betrayed by his brothers and thrown into prison. Before Jesus rose, he was crucified. The path to greatness is never smooth. The road to destiny is never without obstacles. The enemy will use fear, doubt, and hardship to try to convince you that you're not worthy of the blessing that's coming your way. It's easy to get discouraged when things feel like they're falling apart. It's easy to start believing that maybe you were wrong about what God showed you, but you have to remember, before the breakthrough, there's always a breaking point. Before the victory, there's always a battle. Before the miracle, there's always a moment where it looks impossible. That's why you can't give up now. If you're feeling the weight of opposition right now, if you're facing challenges that seem unbearable, understand that this is not the end of your story. You are not under attack because you're losing. You are under attack because you're winning. You are not being tested because you're weak. You are being tested because you're stronger than you think. The greater the calling, the greater the opposition. The bigger the blessing, the bigger the battle. You were built for this. There comes a moment in life when doors you once walked through with ease suddenly slam shut. Opportunities that seemed like a sure thing vanish without explanation. People you thought would always be in your corner start pulling away. Plans that you were so certain about begin to fall apart right in front of you. And when that happens, the first instinct is to panic, to feel like you've done something wrong, to wonder why everything you counted on is suddenly slipping through your fingers. But what if I told you that closed doors are just as much a part of God's plan as open ones? See, when God is about to give you something big, when He's preparing to elevate you to a new level, He will start removing the things that no longer serve you. He will start shutting doors that would have led you in the wrong direction. He will cut off relationships that would have kept you bound to a season you were never meant to stay in. And sometimes He won't even give you a reason. He'll just close the door, and all you'll have is faith telling you that He knows what He's doing. It's painful when you don't understand why things aren't working out the way you planned. Maybe you thought that job was meant for you, but the door closed. Maybe you gave everything to a relationship, but they walked away. Maybe you were building something, putting your heart and soul into it, and then out of nowhere it crumbled. And in those moments, it's easy to ask God, why? But the better question is, God, what are you making room for? Because every closed door is a setup for something better. You might not see it yet, but God does. He knows the things that look good but will trap you. He knows the places that seem right but would only slow you down. He knows the people who smile in your face but don't really have your best interest at heart. So he removes them